name is Emily, and I am so excited you're joining me for story time today. I like to start story time by singing a song where you probably know the words. You can stay seated, you can stand up, whatever your energy is telling you to do. And it goes like this. Sing along with me. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If it's story time and you know it, say shh. If it's story time and you know it, say shh. If it's story time and you know it and you really want to show it. If it's story time and you know it, say shh. And if you're standing up, you can get yourself seated again, and it's time to find out what our secret letter of the day is. You want to guess? You have a 1 in 26 chance. Good guesses? Okay, let's find out. I'm going to pull up our letter, and if you know its name, you can call it out. Here we go. Where's our letter? Down on the floor, and now it's coming. What letter is this? It's an A. Good job. Good job. Let's put our fingers up in the sky, and we're going to draw a letter A in the sky. So first we need a diagonal line, right? An up and down line is a vertical. A side-to-side line is horizontal. We need a diagonal line that goes at like an angle, right? So it goes like this. And back up to the top. And then in the middle, boop. Perfect. What sound does the letter A make at the beginning of a word? Yeah, it says ah, 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 like apple. I happen to have one right here for my lunch. Or alligator. I happen to have one right here to scare people. Or astronaut, or agriculture. It makes that ah sound. Now letter A is kind of special because it makes another sound too. It makes a sound that sounds like its name, A. So the first letter of the word alien, or angel, or aviator, or ape. All of those start with A. Good job. Okay. And as it so happens, all of our stories today and rhymes today are going to be about alligators. Alligators. Okay. So the first thing we have is we have to find our alligator who's hiding behind some things that rhyme with alligator. First of all, let's listen to all those sounds in the word alligator, okay? We're going to say it, but we're also going to clap our hands on every word part like this. Alligator. Good job, let's try it again. Alligator. Yeah, parents, caregivers, when we clap out those words, especially ones with lots of syllables, it's easier for kiddos to hear that they're made up of different parts. So it can be kind of fun. We'll do some today, but you can at home try clapping out the names of everyone in your family or your friends. Try clapping out the names of dinosaurs. Those are really fun because they're often really long. Or the names of places you want to go or jobs you would like to have when you grow up. So we've got a couple of those sorts of words that we want to clap out right on here. These all rhyme at the end, ater, with alligator. And our alligator is hiding behind one of these. So what have we got here? We've got a refrigerator. Let's clap it. I'm going to do it on my knee. Refrigerator. Good job. Okay, and this is a digger. Does digger have that sound at the end? Ater? No, it doesn't. But diggers go by another name, right? It's excavator. So let's do that one too. Excavator. Good job. What do we have up here? Can you see? It looks like they're waiting for something. Ah, yeah, I think it's an elevator. Let's clap that one out too. Elevator. Okay, and finally up here, it's someone flying a plane. Isn't the word for that pilot? Yeah, the word for that is pilot. But someone who flies a plane can also be called an aviator. Aviator. Let's clap that out. Aviator. We're gonna find that alligator. Let's see, let's start with the aviator. We're gonna do a chant, and it goes like this. Alligator, alligator, are you behind the aviator? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, is he there? No, he's not there. What should we try now? Excavator? Okay, let's do it. Alligator, alligator, are you behind the excavator? 1, 2, 3, is he there? No! Okay, you know what, guys? He was there, but he fell down. So I'm going to turn my board around. I'm gonna hide the alligator behind one of these two things. You can't see me hiding it. What do you think? Should we do the elevator or the refrigerator? Refrigerator, huh? Okay. Alligator, alligator, are you behind the refrigerator? 1, 2, 3, is he there? He is there! He's upside down! We found our alligator. Good job, everybody. Good job. Okay, let's do a quick rhyme before we share our story. So we're going to put our 2 hands up, and they're going to be 2 little alligators. Now, do alligators fly? Do they flutter around like butterflies? No. Do alligators wiggle? Not really. I think alligators creep, 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 creep. So, our 2 little alligators are going to creep. And our rhyme goes like this. 2 little alligators sitting in the grass. Do you have yours up? One named Slow. The other named Fast. Creep away slow. Creep, creep, creep. Creep away fast. Creep, 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 creep. Creep back slow. Creep back fast. Okay, let's make our 2 little alligators far from the crowd. They're off hanging out by themselves. 2 little alligators far from the crowd. One named Quiet. The other named Loud. Creep away, quiet. Creep away, loud. Creep, 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 creep. Creep back, quiet. Creep back, loud. Creep, 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 creep. Okay, good job. It is time to share our story. Today's story is one of my favorites, and ooh, does it have a kind of scary alligator in it, so brace yourselves. This book is called Snip, Snap, What's That? And it's by Mara Bergman, and its illustrations, its pictures are by Nick Milland. And this book was put out by HarperCollins. That's who published the book, and I want to thank them for letting us read it today in our story time. Snip, snap, what's that? Here we go. Oh, what have we got here? Looks like a door's open, people coming in from the street. Maybe the lobby of a building. And a watch person. Does the watch person look like they're paying attention? No, they don't, do they? They're reading the newspaper. But I see something over here going up the stairs. What do you think it might be? Is that our alligator? I think so too. When the alligator came creeping, creeping, creeping up the stairs, were the children scared What do you think? Would you be scared? Were the children scared? You bet they were! Let's say that together. You bet they were! The alligator's mouth was wide, and its teeth were long, and its jaws were strong. And the children watched as it began to bite at the edges of their apartment door. Snip, snap, snip, snap. Were the children scared? Get ready. You bet they were! The alligator slithered up. They slither in addition to creeping. Slithered, slithered, slithered down the hall and slipped into the living room. It swished and swooshed its tremendous tail, which was shiny and spiked and full of scales. Were the children scared? Are you noticing a pattern here? Were the children scared? You bet they were! The alligator's tongue was flicking. The alligator's feet were kicking. Then the alligator's mouth opened very, very wide, as if to invite the children inside. Were the children scared? You bet they were! The alligator's eyes were flashing. The alligator's teeth were gnashing as the tables and chairs and piano went crashing. And after the sofa and curtains were ripped, the alligator licked its lips. Were the children scared? Let's find out. You bet they were! And then, what did the alligator do? Did it say to the children, "I'm going to eat you"? Well, not exactly. But it came closer and closer and closer until the children decided they'd had enough of all the scary alligator stuff. And they plucked up their courage and they gave a great shout. Alligator, you get out! Let's do that together. Let's put our fingers at the alligator. Alligator, you get out! And was the alligator scared? You bet it was! Our alligator goes. And the alligator went thump, bump, bump, thump, all the way down the building steps, tumbling and stumbling and grumbling, all the way home. The end. Did you think the children were going to scare the alligator? I didn't see that one coming. And that is Snip Snap, What's That? By Mara Bergman. Thanks again, HarperCollins, for letting us read this. All right, we're going to do a rhyme about a hungry alligator swimming through a swamp, looking around for something she can jump. And she likes all sorts of different things that are in the swamp to eat. She will eat frogs, she'll eat fish, she'll even eat a turtle. So let's see what she catches today. We're gonna be the hungry alligator swimming through the swamp. So we're gonna go like this. Then we're gonna look around for something. She can jump. Okay, let's do it. Be your swimming alligator. Hungry alligator swimming through the swamp, looking around for something she can jump. She snapped at a frog, but the frog got away. So the alligator went home hungry that day. Day 2. Hungry alligator swimming through the swamp, looking around for something she can jump. She snapped at a turtle, but the turtle got away. So the alligator went home hungry that day. Day 3. What do you think's gonna happen? Will she get some lunch finally? Hungry alligator swimming through the swamp, looking around for something she can jump. She snapped at a fish, but the fish got away. So the alligator went home hungry that day. Day 4. What do you think? What's she gonna end up eating for dinner? I wonder. Hungry alligator swimming through the swamp, looking around for something she can jump. She snapped, but this day was just like the others. So she went and got a hoagie at Hogan Brothers. Oh, a little Northfield humor for you there. Okay, that was a fun one. And we'll do one more rhyme about 5 little monkeys teasing an alligator. Can you put up monkeys? I'm gonna put my monkeys over here. I'm gonna put my alligator here. Would you tease an alligator? I don't think I would. And here we go. 5 little monkeys sitting in a tree, teasing Mr. Alligator. You can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Alligator, quiet as can be, and jump! How many monkeys do we have left? 4 monkeys. 4 little monkeys swinging in a tree, saying to Mr. Alligator, you can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Alligator, quiet as can be, and jump! Only 3 monkeys left. 3 little monkeys sitting in a tree, teasing Mr. Alligator, you can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Alligator, quiet as can be, and jump! Oh no! We only have 2 alligators left. 2 little alligators sitting in a tree, teasing Mr. Alligator. Whoops, 2 little monkeys sitting in a tree, teasing Mr. Alligator. Can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Alligator, quiet as can be, and jump! We only have 1 left. Now, I want to ask you a question. If you were this monkey, and you'd seen what happened to all of your friends when they decided to tease an alligator, would you still tease that alligator? What do you think? Tease it? Or maybe decide it's a better idea not to tease it? Yeah, teasing is often not a good idea. Okay, we'll keep this monkey from teasing the alligator. 1 little monkey sitting in a tree didn't tease, and the alligator went off. And he was free. Good job, everybody, good job. Well, it is time for our closing song already. For our closing song, I'd like you to put on a pair of magic glasses. We're gonna look up, we're gonna look down, we're gonna look all around and put our hands together and make a book. We can open it. Everything in our book today is gonna start with that letter. What was our letter of the day? A. That letter looks like a triangle, kind of, doesn't it? Our letter A. So what will it be? We'll find out. Oh my goodness, it's an astronaut! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Close your book. What else could it be? Oh my goodness, it's an alien! Woo! Close the book! Oh, wow. Let's see. Oh my goodness, it's an angelfish. Swimming, swimming, swimming. Goodbye, angelfish. It's time to put our glasses back on. And here's how our song goes. These are my glasses, this is my book. I put on my glasses and open up the book. Now I read, 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 and I look, look, look. I put down my glasses and whoop, close up the book. Thank you for joining me for story time. Everywhere you go today, I want you to look for things that start with the letter A. Because those things probably don't even know that A is the letter of the day. And so when you see something, you see an apple, go, ah, ah. You start with the letter of the day. And I also want you to try clapping out those long words like we did with alligator. So think of some words or friends or jobs or places you go that you'd like to clap out, and do that sometime later today, just like we shared here today. Thank you so much for coming. I will see you soon. Goodbye.